In the grand tapestry of life, few stories perplex as much as the tale of Jacob and Esau. This enigmatic narrative, hailing from the ancient pages of the Bible in the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 13, has stirred countless debates and continues to baffle many. Imagine two brothers born of the same parents, sharing the same bloodline, yet destined for starkly different paths. Jacob, the younger of the two, the quiet homebody, favoured by his mother Rebekah, and Esau, the older, a rugged outdoorsman, his father Isaac's favourite. Their story is one of intrigue, riddled with deception, rivalry, and a clear favouritism that seems unjust by our human standards. Jacob, the one who tricked his brother Esau out of his birthright and later stole his blessing, was loved by God. Esau, on the other hand, despite being the victim of his brother's deceit, is described as being hated by God. A strange paradox, isn't it? How could a just and loving God favour the trickster and disregard the wronged? This contrast between Jacob and Esau is stark and seemingly unfair. The popular interpretation paints Jacob as the villain, the trickster, while Esau is often seen as the victim. But is it really that simple? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The tale of Jacob and Esau is not merely a story of sibling rivalry or parental favoritism. It's a tale woven into the very fabric of humanity's relationship with God. It's a tale that questions our understanding of fairness, justice, and God's love. It's a tale that challenges us to look beyond our human perspective and dive deeper into the divine narrative. Jacob, the one who wrestled with God and was renamed Israel, was loved. Esau, the one who despised his birthright and chose the immediate satisfaction of his hunger over his future inheritance, was hated. It's a narrative that forces us to grapple with our own understanding of God's love and justice. And so we are left with the question, why did God love Jacob and hate Esau? As we delve deeper into this paradox, let's remember that every story has more than one side and every question an answer waiting to be discovered. To grasp this conundrum, we must delve into the depths of ancient texts and divine wisdom. The story of Jacob and Esau, born to Isaac and Rebekah, is steeped in the culture and history of an era long past. Understanding this context is essential to unraveling the mystery we're faced with. In the ancient world, the birthright was a significant honor. It wasn't just a matter of inheritance, but a mantle of leadership, a spiritual and societal role to be upheld. Esau, as the firstborn, was the rightful heir to this birthright, yet he sold it for a bowl of stew, a decision that might seem baffling to us now. But this is where the concept of chosenness comes into play. Being chosen doesn't imply favoritism. Rather, it's a role designated by divine will, a part of a grander plan. Jacob, though second-born, was chosen. He was slated to carry forward the lineage of Abraham, to be the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. His path was predetermined, not by human standards of fairness, but by the divine blueprint of history. Now let's touch on the idea of God's sovereignty, a concept that's often met with questions and doubts. God's sovereignty implies his absolute authority in determining the course of events. It's not driven by whims or biases, but by an intricate, unfathomable design. The story of Jacob and Esau offers a glimpse into this divine orchestration. It's not about God loving one and hating the other, but about their roles in a larger narrative. The story of Jacob and Esau is not a tale of favoritism, but a demonstration of divine purpose. It showcases a God who works beyond our understanding of right and wrong, fair and unfair. It's a testament to a grand scheme, a divine plan that weaves together the threads of individual lives into a tapestry of spiritual history. So let's peel back the layers. Let's delve deeper into this enigma and see what lessons it holds for us. Beneath the surface of this ancient narrative lies a profound lesson for us all. As we delve into the characters of Jacob and Esau, we unearth a spiritual parable that continues to resonate through the ages. Let's consider Jacob, a man who started as a deceiver, but through divine grace and personal transformation became Israel, the father of 12 tribes. His journey wasn't easy, yet it was marked by growth and change. In Jacob, we see the power of redemption, the metamorphosis of a flawed individual into a vessel of divine purpose. This transformation wasn't the result of his own strength or merit, but a testament to the grace that accepts us as we are, and yet refuses to leave us unchanged. Now, let's turn our gaze to Esau. Esau, who was born first, had a birthright. This birthright was not just a future inheritance, but a spiritual mantle, a divine calling. Yet in a moment of fleeting hunger, he traded this birthright for a bowl of stew. This act revealed a lack of respect and understanding for the value of his birthright. His inability to grasp the spiritual significance of his position serves as a cautionary tale for us. It reminds us to treasure what we've been given, to understand the worth of our spiritual inheritance, and not to trade it for temporary gratification. Yet this story isn't about casting stones at Esau or elevating Jacob to sainthood. It's about recognizing our own potential for transformation, our capacity for growth. It's about understanding the value of our spiritual birthright and the consequences of taking it lightly. It's about the grace that transforms deceivers into patriarchs and the choices that can lead us away from our spiritual destiny. In their story, we find a reflection of our own spiritual journey. The tale of Jacob and Esau is ultimately a narrative about choices and their consequences. Each decision we make, each path we choose, has the potential to shape our destiny, just as it did for these two brothers in an ancient time. Jacob and Esau, though twins, pursued vastly different paths. Jacob, despite his initial missteps, made a conscious choice to seek God's blessing. He wrestled with an angel, refusing to let go until he received a blessing. He wasn't perfect, but his desire for divine approval and his persistence in seeking it led him to a life of purpose and fulfillment. His actions, his choices, brought him closer to his divine destiny. On the flip side, Esau made a different choice. He chose to sell his birthright to his younger brother for a simple meal. He let go of his future, his destiny, his divine purpose for an immediate, fleeting satisfaction. Esau's decision, born out of a moment of weakness and lack of foresight, led him down a path of regret and loss. As we reflect on this tale, we're reminded of the power of personal choice and responsibility. Each decision we make, whether big or small, can have lasting consequences. Just like Jacob, we can choose to seek divine wisdom, to persist, to strive for a life of purpose. Or like Esau, we can let go of our potential for immediate gratification. But remember, it's never too late to choose a different path. It's never too late to seek divine guidance, to strive for a life of purpose. Each day presents a new opportunity, a new choice. And each choice we make can bring us one step closer to our divine destiny or one step further away. The beauty of choice is that it's always in our hands. We hold the power to shape our destiny, to shape our lives. So let's choose wisely. Let's choose to seek wisdom, to strive for purpose, to fulfill our divine destiny. Our choices, like Jacob's and Esau's, can lead us toward or away from our divine destiny. In the end, the story of Jacob and Esau is a beacon of hope for every spiritual seeker. It's a tale that reminds us of the universality of grace, redemption, and transformation. It's a tale that inspires us to believe in the possibility of change, no matter how far we think we've strayed. In Jacob, we see a transformation that is nothing short of miraculous. He begins his journey as a deceiver, a man who tricks his brother and lies to his father. But through divine intervention, he becomes a patriarch, a leader, a man who wrestles with God himself and lives to tell the tale. His life is a testament to the possibility of change, to the reality that we are not defined by our past actions, but by our present choices and our future potential. This transformation wasn't easy. Jacob had to face his fears, confront his past, and reconcile with his brother. He had to wrestle with God, surrender his will, and embrace a new identity. But through it all, he discovered a divine purpose that was greater than his mistakes, a purpose that transformed him from a deceiver into a patriarch. In Jacob's story, we find hope. Hope that our past mistakes do not define our future. Hope that we can change, that we can align our choices with our divine purpose. Hope that we can become the people we are meant to be. Jacob's story encourages us to seek change, to strive for transformation. It reminds us that grace is available to all, that redemption is possible for everyone. It challenges us to make choices that align with our divine purpose, to live lives of integrity and authenticity. And so we find in the tale of Jacob and Esau a testament to the power of divine grace and the potential for transformation within us all. It's a story of hope, a beacon for every spiritual seeker. It's a reminder that we are not defined by our past, but by our present choices and our future potential. It's an invitation to embrace the journey of transformation, to step into our divine purpose and to become the people we are meant to be.